Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Here's the course description guide.
What do I do with it?
Do you want me to help you?
Please.
Look, here are the core classes. Everyone has to take them.
So I don't have to worry about them.
You're catching on. However, there are elective courses like woodshop, metal shop, home economics.
I'll take home economics.
Good. Now you can pick classes by yourself. You got a letter in the mail.
Give it to me.
What is it?
It's my acceptance letter from UCLA.
What does it say?
I've been accepted.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Good for you.
NYU was my first choice, but UCLA is just fine.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. I'm proud of myself, too.
Well, you seem to enjoy speaking English.
You can't help learning when you're using it all day. You'll see. A few weeks' study in the school will have a similar effect on you.
I hope so. You see, at the moment I find it difficult to get used to the teacher's speed and accent. I'm awfully worried. I can't reply as quickly as she seems to expect.
Oh, she likes keeping us on our toes by getting us use English throughout the class. She doesn't mind your making mistakes, though.
You know, speaking in class is a very good chance to put your English to practical use. Do you know where you want to transfer to?
I don't have the slightest clue.
What school would you like to go to?
I'm not sure.
You honestly have no idea?
PCC is perfectly fine for me.
You might as well stay here.
That's not a bad idea.
PCC is a wonderful institution.
You have a point.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm just going to keep going to PCC.
Here's a letter for you.
Let me see it.
Who's the letter from?
It's a letter from UCLA about my acceptance.
Read it.
UCLA accepted me.
Really?
I'm not joking. I got accepted.
I'm so happy for you.
UCLA was my second choice, but I'm happy knowing I've been accepted.
I am really proud of you.
You have no idea how proud I am of myself.
How's your time spent in the United States?
Well, pretty good.
I'm glad to hear that. What impressed you most?
Well, the cultural differences impressed me most.
You mean we Chinese think differently from the Americans?
That's right, quite different. One day one of my American friend looked pale, so I asked him whether he was sick or not. But he was reluctant to answer my question.
That's weird.
And what's more, when he told me he had caught a cold for several days, I suggested him to go to the hospital as soon as possible.
You really cared about your friend.
Sure I am. But he responded by saying, "What do you mean?"
I'm confused. Why did he say that?
I felt the same at first. Later he told me that I'd better not give him any suggestions when he was sick. Offering unsolicited help or advice is like showing sympathy to the weak or the poor. But back in China, helping others is always regarded being kind.
Absolutely. Now I understand why he responded that way. Excuse me, do you know where the visa office is?
Yes, I do. I'll walk you there.
Thanks.
Are you applying to study or work abroad?
I want to study abroad.
What do you want to study?
I hope to study English literature.
Have you got your visa yet?
Not yet. I have an interview with a visa official today.
I see. Is it your first interview?
No, I've already been here for 3 interviews. Have you adapted to the lifestyle in China?
Yeah, almost. But there is one thing.
What?
I still wonder what privacy meant for Chinese people. I don't mean to say that there's no privacy in China, but
What is it?
some of my Chinese colleagues just share their personal stories in front of others.
That makes you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, we never do that in a public office.
Perhaps that's because we hold different ideas about privacy.
I have felt that. One day when I was in a queue, reading a newspaper story, the man behind me peered through my shoulder and stared at the newspaper I was holding.
Well, that's not rare. I've seen people reading at others' newspaper while taking a metro or a bus.
Just stare at the newspaper holding in the hands of the one next to him?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Are you new here?
Yes, I am.
Is this your first year in college?
I actually transferred here from another school.
Which school?
I transferred from PCC.
How do you like it here compared to PCC?
I love it here.
Do you like it better here or at PCC?
Don't get me wrong. I like it here, but PCC is better.
So, why did you leave PCC?
Because I got my AA and now I am going towards my bachelor degree.
Where are you planning on transferring to?
I can't seem to make a decision.
Where do you want to go?
I honestly have no idea.
You haven't thought about it?
I like it here at PCC.
Why don't you just continue going to PCC?
I like that idea.
It's a great school.
I completely agree.
So, have you made your decision yet?
I'm staying right where I'm at.
Are you an American?
Yeah.
Why don't you speak English?
Oh, my mother is a German, so I can speak German.
Oh, do you like Chinese?
Yeah. I'm eager to learn Chinese, but it is too difficult for me.
I want to study German. Can we exchange lessons?
Very good. I'd like to do that.
When will we begin?
How about tomorrow night?
That's all right.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.